Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of 3 between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Cardinals have won 14 straight games so far. We'll see if they can extend that to 15 next. John Lester will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
First pitch, 7:15.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Batter will be Nick Madrigal, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
3-0 to him now. Horner gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
And now here is number 18. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Now the first pitch here from Lester, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I think the guy to watch is Matt Duffy, the Duff Man. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. We all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Now at the plate here is Patrick Wisdom. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Roll. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. One and two now as that one's fouled off. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Popped him up. Win is there. And that's the 3rd out. Cubs strand a couple. Nothing for the Cubs to start. Cards coming up next. You're dialed into MLB Network. Justin Steele, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one. Was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
So now here is Tyler O'Neill. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And that one is gone. Solo homer off the bat of Tyler O'Neill, number 13 for him on the year, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
To the plate now, Mason Wynn, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they're coming off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game, dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
Hey, D-Row, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting him off with back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2, and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock.
To come in hitting .335 on the year, 17 home runs, and 34 driven in. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Now the 2-0 home.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. From the stretch. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Irving Lopez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Wynn on third. Lewis is at second with nobody out. down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
So stepping in is Paul Goldschmidt, and a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, strike one.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Behind 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Wisdom backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting fifth.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Tommy Edmond stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Into the box, Dylan Carlson, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. That average pushing up near 350 now. 21 homers and 32 driven in. Here it comes, 0-2. Line hard, deep into left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Ready on 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Cubs nothing. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ian Happ trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Matt Duffy comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Here it comes on 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. It's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Got him to go down swinging there. Matt Duffy goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First pitch on its way. Number 43 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
1 ball.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he got him. Three up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still down 3-0. Now it'll be Yadier Molina. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Hit hard down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Next will be the designated hitter, Tyler O'Neill, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
On to first, and they get the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the first-year shortstop, Mason Wynn. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hayward looks up. Gone! Shot to right center, number 14 on the season, and with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Plate now, Demetrius Lewis, line towards center field. Hayward able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. We've played 2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Now the first pitch. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Now the pitch. Fouled off.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Digging in will be Nico Horner. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
One out, nobody on.
Ball 2.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Welcome to the live.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Nick Madrigal will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Now that's just a nasty cutter right there. I don't care if that's his cold zone and he doesn't handle that pitch in that well. Most hitters don't get to that.
Behind 0-2 now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They trail here 4-0.
Just about set to go here as the Cardinals come to bat in the 3rd inning. St. Louis fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
For St. Louis.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Irving Lopez. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Hap is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready now is Paul Goldschmidt. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that is off the wall.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting and they'll make you fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 8th home run of the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Dylan Maples is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now, Dylan Carlson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Maples is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Maples take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Harrison.
Now to the plate here is Harrison Bader, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the 2-out hit keeps the inning alive for Yadier Molina.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble. Now behind 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. And now, number 18. Dero down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. So now to the plate, Patrick Wisdom. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lester ready, the 1-0. Wisdom is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. Hit out towards second, scooped up on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So here is Wilson Contreras, flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Goldschmidt has a play, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. 1 hit's all they get. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tyler O'Neill. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Nice strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So next to hit is Mason Wynn. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now here's the first offering. Slow roller down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Line toward the alley in left center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Into the box now, Demetrius Lewis. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Irving Lopez.
Next to hit is Irving Lopez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Pitch on the way. That's by him for strike 1. Happ, playing here in his age 26 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Stepping in now, Matt Duffy. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting, number 43.
Next up is number 43. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Aye.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Line towards center field. Bader gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still find themselves down 6-zip. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
First offering on its way. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Next to dig in, Tommy Edmond. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. On the ground to the right side. Throw on the first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
The right fielder, number 3.
Now at the plate, Dylan Carlson. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch on the way. Swing and a high chopper over to the right side. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Cubs nothing. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Hayward, or often just J-Hay, is playing up the middle and center field here, but most often he can be found in right. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
In now is Nico Horner, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fouled off.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Lester has his target. Here's the pitch. Pops this one up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Lopez over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Nick Madrigal.
At the plate now is Nick Madrigal. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on the way.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Now Lester's 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Jason Adam gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Harrison Bader.
For the Cardinals, the center fielder, Harrison.
Now here's the pitch.
Bader.
Yeah.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Yadier Molina is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Line drive, base hit down the line. He'll get it into second. Now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Into the box, Tyler O'Neill. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Again, he sends it out of play. 6 runs, double the amount of hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Oh, 0-2, here it comes.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Gotta think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
Down the left field line and deep, and foul. Another 1-2 delivery. This one's down to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Standing in now, Mason Wynn. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, talk about having a day hero. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. O'Neill over at second. Wynn on at first with 2 down. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone, 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Irving Lopez. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. No balls and a strike to count. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Hayward. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. 3 left for St. Louis. They lead it 6-0. Striding in is number 18. He singled in 2 trips to the plate.
Number 18.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Skied into straightaway right. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. Stepping in next, Patrick Wisdom. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Lester into his motion. First pitch on the way.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
The seventh inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Molina gathers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Next to stand in is Wilson Contreras. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball two. Not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot, as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and they're on the board at 6-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now batting, left fielder, Ian.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Popped up. Goldschmidt moving to his left. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Cubs 1. Jonathan Holder gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 52, Jonathan Holder.
Stepping in once again is Paul Goldschmidt. He flew out in his last AB. First offering on its way. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Goldschmidt has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. And that's swung on and missed. So good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
That brings in Tommy Edmond. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Dylan Carlson, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 6-1. So in now for Chicago, Matt Duffy. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. On its way is pitch number 75. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Now into the box, number 43. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a liner, but that'll land foul, strike one. One out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. another 1-2. Seared down the first baseline. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lewis is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Nico Horner, runner in scoring position with two gone. First offering on its way. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Cubs strand one. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Wick is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50. Leading up for St. Louis,
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Wick, 28 years old. He was a 9th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Yadi Molina digging in now as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. And now, gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tyler O'Neill.
Coming forward now is the Cards' designated hitter, Tyler O'Neill. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Ripped down the line. He's got it. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Cubs 1. All set to start the 9th in this one. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Nick Madrigal. Giovanni Gallegos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 65, Giovanni.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey.
Here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Number 18 swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Patrick Wisdom is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Nope. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. First and second here with nobody out. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Wilson Contreras is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 1st and 2nd now, 1 man out. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of 3rd. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder,
Up next, Ian Happ, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower.
He struck him out. And that'll do it for the Cubs here tonight.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. St. Louis rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. John Lester earns the win, his 2nd, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Justin Steele struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Bass.